Okay.
Okay, so let's quickly go. I am EI Investments.
I am DUA.
I'm CEO.
I'm ACTU.
Okay, cool. So today, what I really wanted to do was my plan was just kind of generate an understanding of what everyone's interests and positions are. So what are you looking for from this negotiation? So I'll start with what I'm looking for. So I represent 30% of the shareholders, or all the shareholders, 30% of the Aussie Air, and my goal is essentially to get the highest price possible for the cash transfer, so that I can maximise the profits of my shareholders and their interests. Also, I have a large vested interest in maintaining Australian jobs. So I mean, ideally, I would love 100% of the jobs to be kept for Australians. So that's my input for this agreement negotiation.
Okay, my name is Philip. I'm representing DUA, and my vested interest is we want to have a friendly bid to acquire Aussie Air, and try to satisfy each of your stakeholders' needs as best as I can.
Well, I'm Nikhil, I represent the federal government. And for us, like the shareholders, we would like the job. Most of them, if not all, stay in Australia. And that would affect the economy of the country. We would also like a fair price for the stock. And also regarding the management of the company, we would like them to stay there because we believe that the success of this year right now is mainly due to the top management team that we have. So those are our three goals.
Hi, I'm Krishna. I'm the CEO of Aussie Air. My goal is to maximize everything. It's a strong price, jobs kept in Australia, and also the management contract.
My name is Sue. I'm the Industrial Officer of the Australian Council of Trade Unions, ACTU. I represent 3 unions, so mainly the Australian Service Workers, pilots, and transport workers, which are flight attendants, baggage handlers, and supporting staff. So mainly all of the workers in the airport.
Sorry, can you repeat that? The 3 unions?
The 3 unions. Okay, the Australian Service Workers Union, Associated Pilots Union, Transport Workers Union. So transport workers includes flight attendants, baggage handlers, and other supporting staff. So our main goal, the greatest concern of the workers would be, of course, their job security, and also the management. They really like current management, so it's best to have the same management skills, leadership roles, and also mainly our workers stands a large entity in this airline. So we really like to know what are the interest in law to really protect the workers' rights.
So it kind of seems that us all have very similar interests, which is to get the highest share price possible, maintain the same. The lowest share price. Oh, what do you want? Do you guys? We want the highest share price possible. You guys are different. Cool.
We have a good relationship with the management.
Depends on what.
Depends on if
we want, I think the current management is also our interest as well. Yeah, I think that's the main interest on my side.
Okay, so I represent the company actually acquiring Aussie Air. So I can tell you now there will be winners and some losers in this negotiation if we come to an agreement. So we can't have high share price and a high, and I can explain why. So a high share price will increase my company's financing leverage, and we'll have to seek ways to become more economical and efficient. And often that comes from sourcing our employment overseas because it's more economical and efficient. Also, we are planning on becoming a major international player in airlines, so it's necessary that we'll have some employment overseas. It just comes with the territory. So 100% is infeasible.
So would
Probably
you say
worth noting at
90%
this
then?
point.
I'm open to negotiation,
Yeah.
That's interested in Aussie Air.
but I'm just telling you with my rationale.
We
option.
are
For management,
are interested
we're open to retain you for some number of years.
has great potential for growth.
Can you say number?
I can't say at this point.
Quality of service.
It's open to negotiation, and it depends on, say, the share price.
So 5 years
That's
now.
the step to take that further.
5 years is a possibility,
In a manner
but
which is similar
it
to
depends
what
on other factors.
Yeah.
Share price.
It's ultimately going to be a package deal, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's going to have to consider
So-
all of it. I've got a question. I'm not sure if you're going to answer this. What percentage of your shares currently Australian owned?
I can't disclose that, but it's
Okay.
majority Australian.
Majority Australian.
Yeah.
Are you own 50% at the moment?
About 50%.
No, are you own 50% of Aussie Air shares?
The view
I'm
towards
sure that.
Oh, you are,
All
right?
of my citizens
I'm
have
it's more a
DUA.
long-term one rather than short-term.
acquisition and
So the plans that
But
Okay.
all the shares have
what your
Australian owned.
I can't disclose that at this point. I may disclose that in further meetings.
So,
But isn't
But
that
you
we are
know-
isn't that we are going to work together so we can make build a trust?
Because my company needs 65% of shares for the acquisition to be successful, and revealing how much shares we have at the moment may not be beneficial at this stage of the negotiation.
okay, so I represent 30% of the shares currently. So they're purely Australian owned. So you prefer to negotiate with me rather than 50% with third party, right?
I'm open to possibilities of that. Preferably, we'd like to negotiate with you because you own a higher stake in the company.
So you own such a
I yes, 30% of Aussie Air is I'm in charge.
I can tell you now, we own. Okay, since we're being open, we own around 50%. So that.
So, I just want to quickly gauge. So, obviously, ideally, you want no Australian jobs kept percentage-wise and like lower share price. Like, just
No, that's not what we're after. So 0% is out of the question.
yeah, but like lowest, not.
Not
the lower range.
necessarily. Not necessarily. It depends
So,
on
like,
the package. It depends on the package we get.
Okay. But it's
So
not
it depends on
it's not your
satisfying
priority.
each stakeholder's needs as best I can, and produces a favorable outcome.
I want to ask you guys just what do you have a target
We'd
for the
like
share
to get
price?
more information about what the parties
For the stock price.
Yeah, for the stock price.
gaining an idea of what we think.
I'd like to say
The highest one.
6.1.
Just self-serving.
So you're the government, you're the lowest. You are the CEO, you're the highest. What about you as the union? So can you explain to me just how more
Our
employment
main priorities will be
employment? Yeah.
and share price will be
Why? I just
Give me a time frame.
why? Because usually, like, if you are employed, they might have some shares. So if they are employed or they do acquisition or prefer a higher share price, so they would return.
First
But if
thing
it's
on the
a low,
checklist.
if you have less people employed, why do the share price be
Probably
lower?
the first thing on the checklist, even
Not
in the
necessarily.
negotiations, I guess the first thing on the checklist immediately after any deal is to ensure that all
Yeah,
parties
okay.
involved in this table right now
I'd like to talk to Chris now.
satisfied with the outcome. And if
I'm
not,
sorry.
we
Chris no, right?
view
Oh, CEO. Just like CEO.
So
obviously we're
I'd just like to say that
however, that's the
if we do retain you as management, you'll be working under DUA, 100% on DUA.
Because obviously this is
If we retain you.
And
So-
share price, I'm not sure if
As your potential future employer, we'd like a lower share price. So don't you think it's in your best interest to get a lower share price? And I can say a lower share price will correlate to the number of years we will retain you for.
Why are you using that as leverage for your employment?
I'm saying that the lower the share price, the higher your chance and likelihood of being retained.
Can you explain why?
Okay, so higher share price, even a small increase in the share price, will increase the leverage of our company. And rehiring management can be costly.
When you say
Rehiring management is costly.
So a CEO might take, I don't know,
But you need a CEO anyway. I think he just makes logical sense. It'd be the easiest to transition into the company.
Yeah. And it's proven that I have the experience
Yes,
and everything.
You've
Yeah,
worked for Aussie Airlines for 15 years.
Yeah.
Been CEO for 5 years.
Yeah.
I respect your experience and I want to retain you, but it might not be economical if the share price is too high.
So you couldn't do that. Like
I get it's open to negotiation. I can go up as much as 5 years, but it's very dependent on the share price. That's what I'm telling you right now.
for example, if we got 5 years,
As the board that you represent, express their concern regarding this deal.
If you got 5 years, the share price would, if I were to give you 5 years, the share price would be $5. If it's more, if it's more than that, we can go 3 years, 1 year. If it's too high, it's 0 years. That's what I'm trying to explain.
just need to know yes.
You represent multiple shareholders. Your shareholders.
So you represent the service industry, pilots, and transport union. So I'd just like to say that the conflict will be with the service union. Because any outsourced jobs overseas would be mainly service.
So can I ask how many what percent of these jobs yeah.
100%.
How much of the work is a service union? So how much of these all the staff entirety, how much of the service union?
Service union
Are they
very high percentage because like the airlines will be
so are they like what 70% of all the work is a service people?
I'd say it's more than 50.
More than 50?
Pilots would stand between less and try to reduce us. So service workers will be more. So I would like to ask you about what's your reason of offshoring the share price priorities and like
Actually, we're actually open to retaining most of the employees, but it's dependent on how much we spend in acquiring the company. So I can't spend a lot of money acquiring the company and then retaining labor costs, which is too high at this point, and management as well. Management can't be, the share price can't be so high that I can't retain management and I can't retain service. So it's very dependent. It's a kind of a dynamic give and take.
Yeah. Do you plan on marketing Aussie Air as Australian airline? So the Aussie image?
Yeah.
So even as an international airline, you still want to retain that Australian image?
It's actually open to negotiation. Like if you guys have any preferences that you'd like to voice, especially you the shareholders. Because there's been some concerns that just like take away the Australian logo or the kangaroo and stuff like that. Could you tell me a bit more about that? Well, what are your concerns?
I think because many of my stakeholders are Australian, I think they're just purely worried about the Australian reputation. Just it's not as big of an issue as probably the share price. Honestly, I think.
At this point, any?
I feel like the government is quite interested. As an Australian icon, do you care a lot about it? Yeah. But do you care about it?
I definitely care, and I can tell you with confidence that DOA is comprised of 5 major investment banks, or banks, general banks, and majority are owned by Australians.
So it is your best intention to retain the.
Yes, actually, we want to increase. Well, obviously, if I'm buying a company, I want the reputation to be really good, right? For the future. We want to represent Australia as best we can, and we want to increase our international presence. Yeah. So, in order to do that, we need a strong Australian image.
So you're trying to balance the strong Australian image, which obviously encompasses workers and a management team, with the financial costs. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you want to offshore because it's cheaper, but you want to maintain
No,
Australian
no, no.
jobs.
To be perfectly
I don't
honest,
wanna
the DOA's
You don't want to offshore.
Oh no, being an international player in the airlines means there's going to be international as well. That means I can't be 100% Australian.
Yeah.
So, but like, if it's more economical to offshore, like say service jobs, or say pilots,
achieve something which is
then it's something we'd have to consider.
whilst also achieving
Can you explain to me what kind of jobs? Yeah.
Should we?
Okay. I'm okay with. I think yours are the most popular. You're the all kind of
parties at the table.
You want to discuss with me? Or is,
I kind of want to discuss with any of you guys first. Are you just? Yeah.
I want to.
So we'll just leave. Yeah, I did you. 30 minutes. I'm happy to have you put 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can just take it through. Oh, unless you want to talk in first.
No, go ahead.
I want to go out.
It's like something wrong.
And also,
You want to pause it?
I don't mind recording it. My battery's 75, it's fine.
How much the DOA is.
Where do I go?
I don't know.
They want to open up the room.
Crystal, do you want to discuss with me as well? Or?
I don't. Okay. Just no, I don't.
That's not popular.
This is not the horrible. You're the takeover. So,
I don't think so.
This was something we can discuss
So I don't think that's and then like for the other
because other shareholders weren't forthcoming with the idea of selling shares. So I think it's in our best interest to
I think that it's
look
not
after the
exactly
tax
just considering
shares.
like the UA have gives a lot of money to do this acquisition and they need some profit to get it back.
With other issues, we're more taking it as if this is the case, that might be the case with another issue. So management will slot in as being negotiated around other issues at the same time. Obviously, it's just business, right?
Our consideration in this one
okay, so
is that
firstly,
You know the
so
brand,
you agree
condition of
strength.
be able to add valuable
and looking at what is
information
motivation to
inside
actually
of
do
our
this.
funds and our functions. So
Forcing to
it's
have
in
a
our
100% of jobs capital system will be too efficient. And even though it will give more jobs
everyone's satisfied with that.
in Australia, but in the long run, it will a safe future for the workers because
I want to talk to you.
our customers are
Management is also
workers who are working for Aussie Air.
Yeah.
So if we are not doing well, the
Share
employees
price
will not be doing well either. So if we can maximize efficiency, we can do our best in maximizing the welfare and also the satisfaction of Australian workers in our company.
He's the only one that's like opposite of all of us.
Private,
The share price is only
so I guess the main
try to maximize that in every negotiation.
exactly.
I think we have the same chart now.
I think
At the end of the day, it's in your best interest.
we say that it's not it's not more jobs in Australia.
We'd like to be able to satisfy some of the future.
But since we are
So your
Also,
That's the same intention.
Performance,
Wouldn't like
we can give back more to employees.
so they should have the same scores as except for like this.
the conflict is that obviously we
before you have 100% of Australia,
What's the second one? They don't want
and now
They
you
just with
even though your performance and
but they
everything
want to do this if they're not happy with the jobs that's being retained. Because is that a strike essentially?
Yeah,
Strike, yeah. So they're only going to do that if they're not happy with one job essentially. A management team, not a
there would have to come a time at some point where some changes
They
do
care.
take place. I tell you this in the cold because obviously
They also care about the money.
it's in the best interest of DUA, but also in the best interest of just
They wouldn't.
Great. So we only give out the first 15 minutes to the first session.
Really?
Only the joint one.
Is that you or is that your actual paper? No, I'm happy with that.
Let's say
That's why I said that.
Look at you, eh?
Obviously, shares
You're great.
Yeah.
I never got all this.
I have 30%, 65, so
The DUA understands that it would be quite a few so it would be willing to pay
no.
we could start at an extra 20%.
Greg, I've got a question. With as the EI, are 30% shares, are they all Australian owned? As in, like, are they 30% Australian sources? Yeah. Oh, yes.
Wait, EI is completely Australian. But it has foreign investment. It has foreign investment.
Yeah, I thought we had. Alright, let's just go with Australian.
Very interesting.
Okay, so they need it.
Yeah.
They got 10%? Don't they? I think they can't get 50%. DA.
You know how
It's 50%.
Yes.
Oh, they're 50.
because
They need to see
50% of
Yeah, yeah.
If I can be honest with you,
yeah, so
like really kind of great. So MBA of course if
Wait, how many? Well, no,
yeah,
I don't understand this. It says, 50% of Aussie shares are outstanding.
Inevitably fire.
625.
We will obviously.
Okay, so this.
Because obviously, are you aware of any contract clauses?
I need to figure out the distribution of shares. Okay, 50% outstanding. Who owns 50% right now? 50% of the shares right now.
There is
the majority of the shares
we are ready to commit for
Who owns 50% of outstanding shares? So who owns 29%?
so you need to
possible cities
financial and then guarantee that you will
negotiate
find
that.
for us.
But it must
that is our
yes,
part
so
of
that's
our
definitely
to
the
show
limit
our seriousness
so
in this
anywhere within that limit we can
Yeah,
negotiate.
but
But
I think 50% is still
It's just that the previous 2 years, the stock's been trading on average of about $3.
Yeah, I know.
So
Which is like,
obviously,
essentially, it's me who essentially is all
But then,
luckily, management and jobs employment in my interest. So that's lucky that at least I have something instead of lucky. Yeah. Only because I think they're both not. I don't understand how to deal with the share price. Why? But
once you
they don't buy it.
our main goal is to
is that logic? But I don't get it. It's not bad.
but
Yeah, I don't. Not my personal knowledge. She wants if it's high performance, she wants high share price. If it's low performance, she wants low share price. That really doesn't make sense. I want a high.
Also,
have
More valuable to the so they
So the work is share shares. I need to figure out the distribution of shares. So 50% of Aussie shares are outstanding. 50% up for grabs, right? Any incremental increase in the shareholders currently control 30% of outstanding shares. So,
and I don't know, it's just like
yeah, I'm 30% off 50. That's
that's
in the background equation. I just, because of outstanding shares, because shares
but yeah, it's still hard for us. But
we
are still towards 100%. But Well,
it is
I'm not sure about this, but
and so we'll really
they had me discuss about another issue.
Oh, you're gonna come again.
Outstanding shares. So these are very deep
We are
ones.
about to make the 3% working with
Yeah.
I don't know.
Will they have more
we want to have it at least 2 years
Yes.
in order
Okay.
to
Oh, that's
well, in case
like
the acquisition happens. We
Yeah.
have to get used to the new
Shut up. Let me know if you're done with it.
You want to talk with the government?
or site management.
So, okay, you go have to talk to them.
I just speak by you. And I don't think that say, at least 2 years.
So with this one, your reason is that you're concerned that the transition
Yes.
So you represent the federal government.
That's my main